Buonasera, buonasera. Listen, everybody, I know it's early in the morning, and so most of you won't catch this until later, but I want to tell you two stories from today, and it's still early. It's about 2:30 here, but I just wanted to share with you two things. First one was I was in Piazza Novembre. Now it's the place I live. It's right near where I live, but it has an open air market. So it's a Christmas market, and just some of the powerful stuff some of the range of emotions that I was going through. First of all, it's Christmas, and the open air markets are selling all kinds of the neatest and cutest stuff, Christmas related stuff that you can possibly imagine. And it's really beautiful. I mean, it's breathtaking how amazing it is to be in a place that celebrates it without the commercial. It's just really overwhelming. And just to be caught up in that and to have it sort of overtake you emotionally is a wonderful thing. And then I had the exact opposite reaction, because then I was thinking to myself, I don't have anybody to share this with. I'm here alone. And, you see people, couples, or you see friends, and they're chatting and back and forth. And I started to travel down that self-pity path, for a little bit, thinking, oh my God, what did I do? And I'm here all by myself. But then I just took a second and I'm like, stop, just enjoy this, breathe it in, right? Drink in your homeland. I mean, it's truly an amazing place, at least for me. This is where my roots are. This is where my family is from. So it was a very, very powerful and rich experience. And one that, you have to kick yourself out of that. Hey, you're all by yourself and you're all alone and this is scary, which all of that is true. But the power and the beauty and the awe of it is truly incredible. All right, so let me move on to something equally powerful, but in a different sort of way. So like I said, Piazza Novembre, it's an open air market, and I'm walking by this stand. Now, the stand has cheese, olives, and garlic, right? And I walk by it and I walk away because I'm just too scared. I'm like, shoot, I cannot do this. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. Forget it. And then I took about 20 steps away and I'm like, you know what? You got to do this. They're just, these guys will be here a while, but the bottom line is you got to do this. You cannot walk away from this. So I mustered up my best, worst Italian, right? I basically say, mi dispiace, il mio italiano è pessimo. So I asked them, I say, due ette, and then I point to the, come si dice, and I point to the olives, right? And the guy says, okay. And then he says to me, altro, and I froze for a second. I'm like, altro, trying to think, like, what's the word? I don't know that word. And then the guy next to me, so I'm thinking, oh, altro is other. That's right. And then I couldn't think of the word for garlic. So I'm like, come si dice garlic? And the guy next to me, the stand next to me, he goes, that's, I can't remember exactly what the word is, aguillo. And that's not the correct pronunciation, but you guys get it. So he's speaking English. Now, I want to show you what I got, because he and I had this conversation, some in Italian and some in English. And we talked about cheese and we talked about polenta, and he just happened to have some of that. So I'm going to show you some of this. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit. So basically, first of all, I had to get some of this beautiful garlic and olives. Freaking incredible. Can't wait to eat that stuff up. More importantly, though, I got some cheese. You can see this. This is goat mozzarella cheese. It is incredible. This cheese is a little bit harder, but equally delicious. But the coup de grace, that's not really Italian, but is this stuff. This is fresh, homemade gorgonzola in a big vat. And the guy's like, oh yeah, you have to get this, especially since, you can see this, I'll be eating polenta tonight. That's going to be my dinner. So polenta with some gorgonzola and some garlic and olives. Good thing I'm being alone, because ain't nobody going to want to be near me after I finish this stuff. But I am so thrilled. It's so worth the going out there, doing this. I'm going to enjoy my dinner, and I'll come back on and let you see how it turned out. All right. Ciao. Arrivederci.